Hi, this is Pat Walker at Mission Winners. Leading groups, leading stocks coming from leading groups. And you can see it in the ETFs. So that's what we're doing. By the way, happy 3-day weekend. Need a 3-day weekend. After this week, I think we need a 4-day weekend. Woo, baby. Okay, here we go. Very serious here. We'll go through these slowly, and it will help guide us on where to possibly go and what to avoid. Biotech has been leading, but got hit pretty hard. Fell below the 50-day on heavy volume. Needs to reverse back up or lift back up of the 50-day before you'd be even interested in it. Cloud computing came down to the 50-day and bounced off of it, but it was falling on heavy volume. That's not mom and dad selling, that's serious. So got to watch it and be careful with that. Telemedicine, look at this. That's a pretty hard hit. So what's the one saving grace? Didn't have heavy volume on Friday, but man, it lost a lot. It's a newer issue, by the way, too, so you got to be fair. IBD 50 fell down heavy volume on Thursday, heavy volume on Friday. 1 plus, support on the 50-day. But we'll have to watch this and see what happens. Leading stocks. Focus 5, max list. Focus on the max list, okay? The FV, down on heavy volume, bounced off the 50-day, but got hit pretty hard. Gold miners, bouncing off the 50-day. Now, maybe that's constructive. Okay, there we go. Junior gold miners, closed near the highs of the day. Now, that's something worth taking note of, isn't it? Gold actually closed up on the day. See how you connect the dots? Just by those 3 quick little glances at charts, you can say, gosh, maybe there'll be something going on. Maybe there'll be a place to go with gold. There you go, or gold-related areas. Biotechnology. What does this tell you? Stay away. Technology got hit pretty dang hard, but what's the plus? Bounced off the 50-day, that's the green moving average, and didn't have heavy volume on Friday. Technology, which has been a leader. Medical, support on the 50-day, not that bad. Home builders, still above the rising 50-day, not that bad. Junior growth, all right? S&P 500 growth, own a lot of max list stocks, all right? Hanging in there, right at the 21 EMA. Hey, that's positive. IWM bounced off the 50-day. Small caps, okay. This one owns, max list stocks. Look at this. This got hit fairly hard, but it bounced off the 50-day. Okay, we're getting a feel for stuff. MDY, mid cap, support on the 50-day. Oil services below the 200-day, a falling 200-day. Let's move on. Software got hit pretty hard. It's been running for a long time. Look at this. I mean, this has been we've been involved with software. But when you start getting like this, what do you got to do? You got to get lighter. And that's it. Fell on heavy volume on Friday. That's not mom and dad selling. QLD fell hard. Bounced off the 50-day. Had some support here, but we'll have to watch it. Again, down on heavy volume. And we're not bottom feeders. We're not gunslingers like, oh man, that's the bottom, we're buying. Let price and volume tell you what to do. Similar situation is QLD, fell on heavy volume. Cloud computing fell, heavy volume. Support on the 50-day, there's a plus. Silver, now look at this. What were 3 ETFs that I said didn't look too bad? Gold-related ETFs, and now here's silver. There you go. Precious metals. Steel, hanging in there. That's good to see. SMH got hit fairly hard, but found support on the 50-day. We'll have to watch it. Starts losing the 50-day, that'll be a negative. Spiders fell on a heavy volume, support on the 21 EMA. Easy. SSO, same as spiders, leveraged. Solar bounced off the 50-day, fell on a heavy volume Thursday, fell on less volume Friday, closed in the top half of its range. Okay, good. Now, am I saying buy it? No, I'm not saying that at all. But I'm just saying it's demonstrated a little bit better relative strength than a lot of other areas. TNA fell fairly hard, less than average daily volume, support on the 50-day. Aerospace and defense, below the falling 200-day, move on. Biotechnology, another biotechnology ETF, losing a bunch of leadership here. What does that tell me? I ain't going to screw around with biotechnology. That's it. Home builders have been grinding on up, started to fall. But note this. We just looked at a bunch of ETFs that are really getting ripped. Here's one that's still above the rising 50-day. Did fall on heavy volume Friday, but held in there. Basic materials. This sucker's above the rising 8-day. What does that tell me? Maybe I should look at some material stocks. There you go. Communications, support on the 21 EMA, but it fell on heavy volume. A little bit above the 21 EMA, got to watch it and see what happens. Energy. This is the 200-day. Do you really need to look at it too much? No, move on. Financials underneath the 200-day. What's OnePlus? It actually closed up on the day versus the previous day. A little bit below the 200-day. Falling 200-day, that's the purple moving average. You got to be careful. Industrials, hanging in there, folks. Look at that. Bouncing off the 21 EMA. Industrials, okay, not the end of the world. Technology, support just underneath the 21, above the rising 50-day. But fell on heavy volume the last couple of days. Heavy. OnePlus didn't fall that much Friday, the close versus the open. See that right there? I'll make this bigger for you so you can see what I'm talking. Thursday's close, Friday's close. Not as bad. Things that set us apart is analyzing. Consumer staples hanging in there above the 21 EMA. Good to see. Utilities below the 200-day, nothing there. Healthcare kind of got hit a little bit, still at the 50-day, but got hit quite a bit on Thursday and Friday. Consumer discretionary, still above the 21 EMA, but following in some serious volume here, so we'll have to be careful with that. Metals and mining. Okay, what were the ETFs that were fairly strong? Oh, several of the gold ETFs, gold-related ETFs, and also silver, I think, Pat. Yeah, oh, let's see how do we get that? Yeah, we buy that in aisle 4 at the supermarket. No, you got to dig for it. Metals and mining. How about that? There you go. Connect the dots. Retail, pretty much hanging in there, not too bad. Software, got spanked Thursday and Friday. Heavy volume on Friday. Heavy. Have to watch that and see what happens. And we take it back up to the top. There's an ETF overview for you. Tells you where to go, tells you what to maybe look at, but more importantly, tells you what to stay away from. That puts us ahead, above others in just framing up some of this action for a bigger picture view. And I hope you're all doing great. Enjoy time off and get away from the machines. Thank you.
Thank you for watching the video. We hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit like. Maybe hit that subscribe button. We come up with new content nearly every day. Also, check out the videos on the right. YouTube recommends the one on the top, and the bottom one is something we thought you might enjoy. See you next time.